What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with One Piece Odyssey. Keeping on with this story here. As we continue our run to try and take down Doflamingo. Let's see. Leave me alone. I don't want to be friends. Make his jet Gatling stronger. Make his jet whip stronger. The other one was Zoro. Who's gonna make his Deathline song better? Start working on that. Okay, all speed in front of me. Just go with our traditional Gatling. Sorry, I thought that was regular Gum Gatling. It was his jet Gatling instead. But, it worked. God, what is with all the speed fighters? God, man, compared to... I stand by it. I think most of Chopper's pre-time skip, his transformations were way better. I mean, don't get me wrong, post-time skip Chopper, super cute, but I keep saying it. His post-time skip transformations, I think they're generally a miss. You know, I gotta say that Law was a character that did not impress me in his initial debut. I mean, he was cool and all, but I don't know. I didn't love Trafalgar Law as much as a lot of people did. Back when he was introduced in Sabaody. Wasn't a bad character, but I don't know. I guess I just wasn't enamored with him like a lot of people were. But throughout Punk Hazard and Dressrosa, I do gotta say, he grew on me as a character. His design is fucking awesome. You know, you gotta, no matter what, you gotta give him that. His design is really cool. Part of me kind of wishes that Oda went with his initial idea for Law. Because if I remember correctly, Oda... God damn, my ear popped. From what I remember, Oda didn't initially conceive Law as a good guy, one of the heroes. You know, I mean, yeah, he was one of the supernovas, but he was never kind of considered one of the heroes of the story. But then it just kind of ended up working out that way, especially because people loved him so much. I mean, his design was super cool. I mean, hell, he was... God, what was one of his nicknames? The Surgeon of Death? Because apparently what he did to get his position as a warlord was bring the hearts of 100 pirates to the world government. You know, you kind of hear about a lot of that stuff, and you're like, oh, really? I mean, Law is a serious dude, but he's not an evil person. But no, he did some fucked up shit. Though granted, he also used his powers to give us one of the funniest moments on Punk Hazard, i.e. Sanji and Nami's body. That was great. I also loved Smoker and Tashigi's body. That was pretty great also. What am I supposed to do? I'm surrounded by these weird things. Don't worry, these guys are all after us. Come on, we need to get through the broken gate. We still have a ways to go before the Royal Palace where Doflamingo is, but that should take us closer. Though I will give Oda this. I do like the evil pirate he created in Captain Eustace Kid. Shit. Why is my voice going now? Well, never mind. I know why I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. It's raining outside. It's I mean, Jesus. It's almost November. Well, it's almost November. Like, we should be getting snow right about now. Instead, we're still getting this, like, really shitty rain that's, like, the beginning of winter and shit like that. It sucks. Okay, I can only use that in Monster Point. Speaking of, there it is. Monster Point! You know, these things have such a sad story when you look at the One Piece lore, because these giant mechanical dolls are an amalgamation of unconscious Dressrosa soldiers. Or, well, no, let me rephrase. I guess they're Don Quixote family soldiers. No, they weren't Dressrosa, I guess, but okay, let's go with a better attack. Let's give him a good old bazooka. Give him a big old bonk there. Yeah, these guys, those giant mechanical dolls are essentially Pudding used her hobby fruit to turn a whole bunch of those guys into those giant dolls. Poor bastards. Stop that. Stop that.
そら準備はできてるぜ。ディアブルジャンブフランバージュシャットやってやろうぜ。ど真ん中だ。利権ブルーバードやりやがったな。悪いな逃げろ。
俺だって戦え。
And more of them eat the dust. Should be, there it is. Of course, I run right past it. Nope, don't want to save. I just wanted the heal. I really like the music. Ah. I don't think I've really noticed the music in this section up to now, but it's pretty good.
Luffy, 気配を感じる。あいつだ。ああ。誰かが俺たちをつけてやる。
Damn, putting interact on circle. Oh yeah, you know what? That's probably a boss fight. Let's do the smart thing.
Mugiwara, さっきいたあのガキは誰だ？
ああ、ビムのことか？最近友達になったんだ。あいつさ、箱の力を持っててさ。
箱だと。
I don't think that's her power, but okay.
俺たちの力や記憶を箱みてえにして持ち出せるんだ。
どういうことだ？
Oh. Goody. He's back.
お前の能力は俺がもらう。標的を俺に切り替えたな。つまり目的は噂に聞く能力者狩りか。逃がさねえぞ。この能力は誰にも渡さねえ。エースの形見だ。お前エースが海軍に引き渡される前に言ったセリフを聞きてえか？弟には黙っててほしい。バカな男だ。もういい。喋るな。よし、行くぞ、お前ら。
Okay. Well, Luffy, I know you want to fight Burgess and all that, but we're gonna have to ask you to swap out. See, if I remember correctly, Burgess eventually gets he eventually gets a devil fruit. I can't remember what it is. And the laughing swordsman. Or wait, was it the humming swordsman? Uh-oh, look at me forgetting my things about my favorite character. I still think as he's walking by, he shouldn't be humming. He should be doing the yo-ho, 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 yo-ho. That was the moment that made me love Brook was his introduction in Thriller Bark. For now, we're gonna swap you out with... I don't know. Kind of made a mistake of putting Robin right in the fray. I think what I should... Well, I can use Luffy and hold him back so I can keep swapping in Chopper whenever I need a heal. Okay. It works. Jesus. I mean, literally, Jesus. Jesus Burgess, that's funny. Funny to me, I don't know about the rest of you. Oh, come on. Have him play a little bit of the song. I mean, you're already a One Piece game. You've clearly got the, you know, the intellectual rights. Play the song. Okay, then. Stop hurting Brook. And Chopper, give Brook a little heal. Get him back up to fighting shape. And the rest of them are going to keep chunking away. Whoa. Don't hurt the pretty lady. And we're just gonna keep hitting him. You know, there's a part of me that thinks I should censor that, because there's a part of the internet that I think would be too happy about seeing those feet. And that part of the internet scares me. So Brook in the background, jumping around playing his fiddle. Lots of well, is there a difference between... I actually can't remember. Is there a difference between a violin and a fiddle? Like, is the actual instrument different? Or is it just a style of playing? Huh.
Eh?
もう大丈夫だ。
レベッカ。
Oh, sorry, I should be reading this. I thought they were voice acting. No, everyone protected me. Are you sure I don't need to fight? It's okay. Just leave it to Luffy and his crew. They're all really strong. What is it, Trafalgar? Let's go. We have a long way to go. Hey, don't ignore me. Sorry, I'm Googling an answer to this question. Is there a oh, but the left and right Twix. That's funny. Sorry, I'm... Okay, let's type with two hands. It'll be faster. Okay, so no, a violin is a fiddle. Or they're both four-stringed instruments, generally played with a bow, strummed or plucked. They are identical in physical appearance. What distinguishes the fiddle is the style of music played. Okay, that's what I thought. They are the same instrument. And I guess the way Brook plays violin. He doesn't play fiddle. You know, you'd hear the fiddle more in, like, bluegrass and whatnot. Even though it is still a violin. Which way should we go from here? Go west. I'll give you more instructions after. West? Alright, let's go. Zoro, that's east. Good grief. Come on. We're taking the passage on the left. Oh, Zoro. You silly duck. Wait, do those penguins have pompadours? I love it.
なんとかしないといけ。
準備 OK だ。
任せろ。ゴムゴムのガトリング。めちゃめちゃ効いたぞ。まだまだ。
Really, Luffy, you got that hurt by rubber duckies?
アウンポイント。黒点。ロゼを導い。みんな用意はいいかしら。
フルパワーでいくぞ。
I love that move.
スターは遅れてやってくるものさ。利権ウーバード。
Okay, Brook should be fine for that fight.
竜双剣竜の息吹。
And Frankie, if you would be so kind as to beat the shit out of it.
アイアンボクシング私が相手をしましょうソウルソリッド
Haha.
刀らしといくか
キルそこどけ
なんだクラックラするぞ
Oh, cool. Like, please tell me he's not about to hit his own team.
よほほほではお相手いたしましょう、はい、
みんな
And Frankie could use the TP.
おめえもなかなかだな
So could Zoro, but you know, you take what you can get. Anything cool back here? That was a neat way of avoiding that fight. Ooh, chest. Nothing cool over here? Aha, there we go. It's like there has to be something. Okay, none for Luffy, none for Brook. Okay, I got 3 for Frankie. Let's make his cannon stronger and his iron boxing stronger. Awesome. And now that that's done, let's head back the way that I was gonna go in the first place. I love the little sound of his feet. God damn it, Chopper. Stop being so stinking cute.
Yes.
right. We got around words. Got around him. You see that spike? Yeah, you want me to break it? No, grab it and jump. We need to circle around. I don't know why I said circle around like that. Like I was having somebody pinch me. It was a Robin cube and a Sanji cube. Oh, what skill? Hell memories and make his grill shot a little stronger. Well, a little stronger once we get all the ability, or all the cube slots, words.
おもちゃが嫌がるし、あいつが出てくるのは確実だよな。
聞きなさい。
Freaking mice are too fast.
こんな。
よほほほほ。私にも海賊
Okie dokie.
やっと俺の出番か。ディアブルジャンブフランバージュシャット。
刀がうずく。
You know what? Nami could use some TP right now. A little surprised it didn't get knocked out with that.
大暴れしてやるぜ。そこを動くなよ。フランキーファイヤーボール。
ビケンブルーバード。
金をいただいちゃおうかしら。
Oh, what to hit it with? I don't think I've seen this move yet. Huh. I don't know why, but it does something for me to see Nami stare down at me like that. I think it says something about me, but we're just gonna go with it. And because my boss senses are a tingling. Oh, son of a biscuit.
Frankie Fireball!
Okay, so the Durian Gator. There's a lot of weaknesses to friend Luffy. Awesome. I'll always take a trophy.
フルジャンブフランバージュシャットシャンブルズ
ビケンブルーバード。
サンダーボルトテンポ
Thought that would knock him out.
さあかかった。
レディーが今行く
Okay. Now, let's heal again. Excuse me.
いや違うな。あの山みてえなシルエットに見覚えがねえか。
Oh. Huh. He's still standing. I thought we had defeated Pika.
なんなのよあいつ。いくらなんでも大きすぎるわ。みんな気をつけて。あれはドン・キホーテファミリーの最高幹部ピーカだよ。
お前が麦わらのルフィか。さあ我がファミリーに勝てつく者たちは俺が相手に。
相変わらず声高え。やめろルフィ、挑発すんな。だってさ似合わねえ。
貴様麦わら。
Zoro should be laughing too, because he thought it was hysterical in the anime.
構やしねえよ。見たところあの時と何も変わっちゃいねえ。こいつのことはよく覚えてる。切りがいのある相手だったぜ。
あいつどこ行った？
ソプラノ野郎は岩の中だ。気をつけろ。
よしやるか。
Yeah, this is the whole thing about Pika's power. Is that he essentially would assimilate into rock forms.
聞かねえな。
大暴れしてやるぜ。
It was something that made him really hard to take down.
見せてやりましょう。私たちの力。よし交代だ。くらえ。
But yeah, because he would technically assimilate into the rock form. If I remember correctly, Zoro's problem with fighting Pika wasn't necessarily beating him, it was fucking finding him. Because he would hide inside the rock, and if he cut the rock in half, Pika would still be fine, because he didn't hit the body. So essentially he's controlling the rock. He doesn't become a giant mountain. He had an interesting devil fruit.
竜双剣竜の息吹くそ聞かねえな。
ギアセカンドゴムゴムのジェットウィング。
good damage there. Hey, how dare you? He's cute.
スーパー燃えてきた。フランキーラディカルビーム。
任せな。俺が仕留めてやる。
Okay, let's give him a nice little party table kick course.
効かねえな。
At least the rock spike's almost beaten.
アームポイント。
くさ効かねえな。くさこれだ。
燃える竜爪剣火炎竜王
God, Sabo, how do you rotate your wrist that fast? It's gotta hurt. Oh, goody.
俺の爪は竜の爪。
この足でてめえも仕留める。
Okay, got a little bit of everything over here. Let's give him another kick course.
パーティーテーブルキックコース。やりやがったな。
You know, I gotta say, this is kind of a clever way to do this boss fight.
Weapons left!
まだだ。
勝負だ。
Oh, what are we gonna do?
ゴムゴムのジェットピストル。
Hit that rock spike, do some damage.
全力でいきますよ。
花歌三丁八ず切り。やりやがったな。
And that area has got a lot of enemies. Frankie's probably gonna get swapped out. I probably have to do the same thing for Sanji. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, if he gets paralyzed, maybe we won't swap him out. Oh, let's go for the nice, lovely lady. Give them all a happiness punch.
一人10万よ。
And the rock resists it, but I'm trying to get rid of the soldiers.
レディーが待ってるっていうのに、まったく野暮な奴らだぜ。
よし、俺様に任せる。必殺緑星ドクロ爆発ぞ。
Got a couple of them taken down over there.
楽しいミュージックを奏でましょう。いきますよ。
Tie this guy down in a fight against Brook. Watch that guy fight the stone thingy.
次はドイツだ。くらえ。
What are you doing, Law? That guy was Brooks.
俺に任せな。竜双剣。竜の息吹。
There you are.
やっと出てきたな。
姿を見せたな。
こいつ強えな。
So yeah, his whole thing is he basically encapsulated his body in armament hockey. This is where we kind of learned that Zoro can pretty much cut through anything.
レッドホーク。気をつけて。とうとう俺を本気にさせやがったな。
You guys deal with him. So, Usopp's gonna fight this guy.
まずいわね。こいつ強いわ。
やっと俺の出番か。三刀流奥義。
And this is the move that took out Pika. Excuse me, shit.
行きますよ。かすり歌。思きっきりだ。
それで勝ったつもりか。
ガンマライフ。
So he can use other skills other than shambles.
調子に乗るなよ。
I'm trying to think if have I talked or joked or anything about Law's devil fruit. Because if you don't know One Piece and you're looking at him like, wait a minute, what the hell? I thought his devil fruit was some sort of teleportation or whatever. No. Law's fruit is his room. As you've seen, he can essentially create an area around him that he can essentially do whatever the hell he wants.
大丈夫。これでみんな直せる。
He can pull out your heart and keep it beating inside a small contained room. He uses it to kind of take hostages. Wait, he's covered in armament hockey. That attack should have landed. So, he can do that. He can, like I said, use his gamma knife. He can use his shambles, which essentially he can swap positioning of items. He can slice through just about anything. It's essentially, like I said, it gives him almost complete control within a particular area. It's essentially his operating room, because he's a doctor. His devil fruit also gives him access to the Eternal Youth surgery? I can't remember the exact name of it. But essentially, for giving up the user's life, he can bestow somebody eternal youth or eternal life. I know some people use those interchangeably, yet technically they're different. I believe essentially it's immortality is what he gives you, and eternal. Kind of you get a package deal. Nah, a lot of technique fighters. It's not gonna...
フォースゴムゴムのテオバズーカ。お前を倒す算段はつけてきた。必殺カエル腰。そこをどけ。刀の鍵にしてやる。
俺がやる。これ以上の傷は避けたいな。悪いな。
Just go down, you stupid bastard.
ガンマナイフ。俺がやる。
体が言うことを聞かねえ。
調子に乗るなよ。
ちょっとやばいかも。
We're all alive.
ギアセカンドゴムゴムのレッドホーク。
That's fine. Punch Sabo. He's not even really a party member.
倒れねえ。三刀流極上大竜巻。
トップグリーンの多彩性見せてやる。
しょうがない。やりますか。
ウェザーエッグ生まれておいで雷ちゃん。サンダーブリードテンポ。
There's that good old glass cannon.
冷静さをかけば命を落とすと思え。
Oh, I just noticed that Chopper is still stunned. That is not good.
竜の命。
体が言うことを聞かねえ。
ちょっといけるか。
No, I don't think he can take this seriously. It's Luffy. I don't think he has that ability. And here comes the giant fist!
めちゃめちゃ効いたぞ。
こんなところで。
Damn it, Zoro.
恥だ。
こんなところでつまずくわけにはいかねえんだ。シャンブルズ。 俺がやる。
Okay. Ooh, we've got some problems right now, but I need to bring in some... That's fine. Nobody liked you anyways. So mean, and I know so many people love him. Go ahead, power up. We need Zoro to have some more TP. And everyone's still alive. That is great. Item. We need to revive our dear old captain.
Yoshi, 行くか.
Get some TP back just by taking some shots. Oh, that's right. Chopper's down. That's not good. That looks really gross. It's all good, Robin. You did good. You did good. Oh. Alright, that works. I spent all that time trying to soup up Zoro, and Luffy just takes him down with a jet pistol. So, don't I feel like I wasted time. Oh, Zoro, you mind cleaning up? Huh. I'm a little surprised.
なところでつまずくわけにはいかない
Thought we would have had all of them by that one. Whatever.
お前みてえな石ころに
あいつの声やっぱ高えな。
よーし
みんなの役に立ってみせる。
よほほほほほ。
すごい、ドン・キホーテファミリーの最高幹部、あのピーカを倒すなんて。
感心するのはまだ早い。そいつはドフラミンゴを倒してからだ。
あなた本当に必死なのね。
当然だ。コラさんは死の病に侵されていた俺を救ってくれた恩人だ。そしてそんなコラさんが止めようとしていたのが、
家族なのに止めようとしたの？しかも最高幹部だったのよね。
家族だからだ。けど結局コラさんは引き金を引けなかった。行くぞ。あいつの場所までもう少しだ。
家族を止めようとしたコラソン。そっか、ローはその思いを受け継いでいるのね。
Trying to remember if I talked about the whole Corazon trying to stop Dofi. Essentially, Corazon, who saved Law from an incurable disease that had to do with where Law was born. They were able to do it because he gave him the Api Api Nomi, his devil fruit. So that's its own whole thing with Law's backstory. But he became great friends with Corazon, who was Doflamingo's brother. Doflamingo and Corazon were sons of a celestial dragon who loved the common people. He gave up his place in Marie Joie to go live amongst the commoners. Dofi didn't like it because Doflamingo is a piece of shit. But then the people, when they found out that they were celestial dragons, went, "Oh, you sons of bitches! You know, you live like kings. Well, you know, we feed on scraps," and essentially killed his family. So a lot of hatred there, which then drove Doflamingo to hate them even more, even though his father told them not to hate them, and it's a whole thing. Corazon eventually joined the Navy. He became an intelligence operative and infiltrated the Doflamingo family as a spy. Tried to help the kid, ended up getting found out, and Doflamingo killed Corazon, and that is why Law is trying to take out Doflamingo for essentially the guy that he saw as a brother or as a great friend, whatever, in Corazon. So I think he's even wearing Corazon's jacket. I think. No, maybe. I don't remember. Either way, guys. I gotta close out so we can get this video uploaded. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I will see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.